Bro, it was a straight miracle that I actually made it to Atlanta successfully today. Let me tell y'all why, man. Let me tell you what happened, bro. So it starts last night. I'm packing everything. I got about 7 bags packed. I got a backpack, I got a carry-on, and then I got literally 5 pieces of huge luggage that I'm just stuffing everything in and just praying to God that none of them are over 50 pounds so I don't gotta pay any extra like overweight, oversized bag fees, right? I live on the 3rd floor. I'm doing something with my one bag that has rollers, like wheels on it. And I'm like adjusting it. It's sitting at the top of the steps. Because what I'm doing is I'm taking all of my bags downstairs one at a time so that when it's time for me to actually catch my Uber to the airport, I don't have to lug everything right at that moment. So I'm like taking my bags down throughout the day. The 3rd to last bag that I have to take is my bag with the wheels on it, the level 8 bag, right? And it's at the top of the steps. I like shoved it or tapped it with my hand or my hip or something. This joint falls down the steps. The handle was up on it. I tried to grab it. I didn't get it. I walked down the steps to look at the bag. The handle is like ripped in half, but it didn't fall all the way off. But it's just bent and it's metal. So I'm trying to ever so slightly bend it back into place without having it break. I guess I've been lifting too many weights because the joint breaks as soon as I kind of like get it back upright. So it snaps. So I'm like, damn. So I'm trying to like press the button, push it down, press the button, pull it up, trying to see if it'll go all the way down or trying to see if it'll come all the way up. And it's doing neither. It's just staying like right in the middle. So I'm just like, fuck it, bro. So I snapped it off all the way and put the broken parts down so they wouldn't like be dangerous for anybody handling the bag to like slice their finger or anything like that. So this happens at about 2 o'clock in the morning. My flight leaves at 5 a.m. The plan is to get to the airport at about 3:30, something like that, right? So I take everything downstairs. I come back upstairs. I shower. I put on my clothes and I wore to the airport. Well, put this on, obviously. Put this on, and I'm praying that I get a van or an SUV without me having to actually get the Uber XL, right? Just hoping and wishing. I ordered a regular Uber. When the car comes up, it's a Toyota Sienna, which is a minivan, which is amazing, which is great. It's 12 minutes away. I said, all right, that's kind of far, but it's cool because at least I know I have enough room. Bro, 5 or 6 minutes pass. I'm checking the app. I'm doing all my double checks across, you know what I'm saying, through the apartment and everything like that, making sure I'm not forgetting anything, turning the lights off, turning the fan off, turning the TV off, all that. I come back out, I check the app. It's still 12 minutes away. I'm like, this lady's not fucking moving. She's been 3.6 miles away from the crib the whole 5 or 6 minutes that I've been, you know what I'm saying, like trying to basically kill time before it's time for me to go downstairs. So I cancel that. Then I get another joint. And it's like some kind of, it's like a Hyundai Iconic or a Kia Iconic. Something iconic, right? It still looks like it's an SUV, so I still think I'm cool. So I'm like, all right, bet, I'm straight. I ordered that, and he about 8 to 9 minutes away. I'm like, all right, that's pushing me back a little bit of more time, but we still good because I'm still early. Walk downstairs, got my backpack, got my heavy ass duffel, and then I've already put all my other bags downstairs near the door. I got 2. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all the bags that I had. So I had these 2 army duffels right here. This big ass North Face right here. That's a medium North Face duffel right there. My camera bag, which is, I emptied it out. That's my duffel North Face. And then this is the yellow piece of luggage with the rollers on it. that broke. So those were all of the bags that I had sitting in front of the crib, and I tried to take a little video of it, but it was like, the lighting was terrible. It was super dark outside, whatever. Oh, bro. It is 3:30 in the morning. I got my damn near my whole damn life on the curb in bags, waiting for the Uber, man. I hope they got some trunk space. I hope they got some space in the back seat. But it's about to be my last day in Philly for a little minute, man. Just taking y'all with me on the journey, you feel me? I'm hype about it. I'm excited about it, man. I just hope this airport run goes smooth. I hope this don't take super long. I hope they don't give me no problems at the baggage claim. So I don't know how I'm gonna get all of these bags in this dude's car, right? He pull up. It's like a mid-sized SUV, kind of like similar to maybe like a CRV or something like that, or a RAV4. Nah, it's bigger than a RAV4. But I'm just also hoping, you know, niggas be having a bunch of shit in their trunk too. So I'm like hoping you don't got nothing in your back seat for real. You don't got nothing in your trunk for real, because I'm gonna need all of this space. And now the time is probably about 3:30, 3:35, some in the morning, something like that. Nigga, I get out of or he pull up, he looking, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm the only person like sitting outside at 3 in the morning. So he knows where to stop. He knows that it's me. And I'm basically just leaning on all the bags, on all my shit. So the nigga, he look out the window, he look at me, he look at all of the bags. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to go to the trunk so I can start like loading the bags in the trunk or whatever. And he's like, damn, you bringing all this shit? Like, you bringing all this? And in my mind, I'm thinking like, nah, I'm not. I'm just bringing like maybe 5 of them. I'm gonna leave 2 out here for the pigeons, for the possums, for the raccoons and shit like that. Yes, nigga, I'm bringing all of this shit on the plane. Yes, I know it's a lot. I know, right? So we spend, I don't know, the next 3 minutes or so like loading the shit in, fit everything in to the trunk and into the back seat. And now I'm basically sitting in the front. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the front. We chilling. We ain't really saying shit. I'm just glad that I'm in there. And homie was cool because he was driving swiftly. It wasn't like I was late or anything, but my main concern was just like, what's the situation gonna be when I get there? I know that they're gonna hit me with some fees. I know for a fact that they're gonna hit me with some bag fees. I just don't know how much they're gonna be. I don't know. Well, I'm lying. I do know how much they're gonna be if my luggage isn't overweight, but I don't know if my luggage is gonna be overweight or not. So I flew here on Southwest specifically because you can check 2 bags for free, and then I looked up some information, and the other bags is basically like $150 per bag if it's over 2. So clearly I was gonna have to pay for 3 bags, but I didn't know if they was gonna be over the weight limit or not. Bro, we pull up to the terminal. It's crowded. It's a lot of cars out there, but I ain't really thinking much of it because, you know, drop-offs just always kind of look the same. He was like, yo, you want to go in and find like a cart or whatever and come back out? And I was like, absolutely I do. Hell yeah. Go in there. I get a cart. Come back out. I'm loading the bags on the cart. Go back in. People are looking at me crazy because they thinking like, damn, like, is you in the military or like, are you coming from overseas? Like, where are you going with 7 bags worth of shit? You feel me? So I'm walking in there, and it's more crowded than usual. So I'm a little concerned because usually I could walk right up to the kiosk. Like I could check in digitally, but I gotta walk up to the kiosk because I know I got extra bags or whatever. Bro, I get to the kiosk. They don't give me the boarding pass because they say I gotta talk to somebody or whatever, but they do allow me to get to tag my bags or whatever. But it's no way to weigh them until you actually get up and talk to a person. So I get all of all of my joints. I basically had to pay like $500 in fees for the extra bags, whatever. But as I'm looking, I'm standing in line, and it's 3 women checking bags for people. It's 2 black women right here, black woman right here, white woman right here. The 2 black ladies are moving super slow. The white lady is moving super fast, but the white lady is a fucking stickler. Cause I'm overhearing her like, yeah, that's about 1 pound over 50. So you're either gonna need to take some things out, or I'm gonna have to charge you an extra, I don't know, $75 or whatever the amount is if you over the weight limit. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I wanna go to the black ladies because I feel like, you know, that black connection is something that you can't explain it, but it's just a thing where they just like, they be cool. But they also moving slow as hell, and time is ticking. But I really don't want to go to the white lady because I feel like she not gonna have no kind of empathy, no kind of sympathy, no kind of connection, no nothing. Because I'm just another nigga out here trying to get on the plane, and she don't give a fuck. But she's moving swiftly, she's moving fast. So it might be to my advantage if I actually do end up on her line. So anyway, man, wait for another few minutes. Go to her line. She's like, next person up. Wheeling all my bags up. Go to her line and give her my passport. You know what I'm saying? Give her obviously, you know, my name and all that. And I start putting the bags on the scale. Now, I always do this. Sometimes they catch me, sometimes they don't. But when I put the bag on the scale, I always either put my foot under it, or I always gotta put my foot under it like this. You know what I'm saying? And I always have like some of the bag kind of like hanging off of the edge of the scale, just so it may take like, I don't know, like maybe 2 or 3 or so pounds off or whatever. Most of the time they ask you to kind of like put it a little bit further on there, but sometimes like if people is in a rush, if they in a hurry, they might not really notice for real. You know what I'm saying? If you just real smooth and slick about it. So I did that. She actually asked me to put them all the way on the scale. So now I'm like, oh my God, what is gonna happen? I put the first bag, or the first thing was the broken piece of luggage. I put that on there. That joint was like 47 pounds. I was like, oh, all right, bet. Then I put one of the big olive duffel bags on there. Put that on there. One of the big olive duffel bags on there. Put that joint on there. That shit was like 49.5 or something. I'm like, oh, we good. Put the other one on there. That joint was like 48 point something. I'm like, all right, bet. Then I put my medium duffel bag. That joint was like 40 pounds. And then my black North Face duffel bag, that was a heavy one. That shit was 50 pounds, point like 6, like on the dot. So it was still 50 pounds, not 51. So she was like, you good to go. And then my backpack and my small North Face duffel, I was gonna carry that on because that had my camera shit in there. So, you know, you never stray too far away from the money bag. Dog, as I was walking up the steps or about to go up the escalator, I seen this super pretty girl. She looked like she might have been like Indian, or like Indian and black, or something. I don't want to get canceled, but something like Indian, like Asia, Indian, that type of, not Native American, but Indian, right? Super pretty. She ain't had no body for real. Or maybe just she wasn't, I ain't really noticed her body, but she was pretty, right? And it was one of them, like, I kind of looked at her, seen her, glanced at her. But you know, chicks in Philly, they don't look at nobody. People in Philly don't look at nobody. So she was looking straight forward. No big deal. That's normal. That's a normal occurrence. So I wasn't nobody tripping off that, right? But in my mind, I'm just like, damn, she pretty as fuck. Make my way upstairs. Nigga, the line was the longest that has ever been on a flight that I've ever taken in any city, in any airport, in my entire fucking life. The line was super long, bro. Dog. So they're telling us we got to go to the back. Now, I don't have pre-check as much as I fly. I know I need to get pre-check, but I don't have it. I definitely need to get it. The back of the line, if you're from Philly, if you've been to the Philly airport, you know how they got like the escalator, like if you're getting off of a flight, you walk past the TSA, you walk through the exits, and then they got like the little walking escalator thing, the flat escalator, right? That's the thing that you get off right before you go down the other escalator or the steps where it has the Welcome to Philadelphia sign, the most dreaded sign in the history of signs, right? The line was back there. The line was back there. Past the flat escalator, walking escalator thing. So I had to go all the way back there. Now, mind you, because there was a line downstairs in the kiosk, because I had to waste time getting the cart, because I had to spend more time putting all the bags on the cart, and I had to stay in the line for the bag drop. Time is ticking now. So now it's maybe like 4 o'clock. My flight leaves at 5. And now I gotta go in the way to the back of the line where the escalator stops. So basically, and you got to board at like 4:30, 30 minutes before. They might give you like a good 15, 20 minutes to actually board. Bro, I was like, I'm cooked, bro. At least in my mind, I'm thinking, at the very least, I was able to check my bags in time. So my bags will fly there, and maybe they'll just put me on like a later flight. And I'll be cool with that. I don't got shit to do. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I got all day. I just need to get to my destination. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I'm too late here, I just gotta eat that. I'm cool with that. So I'm standing in the line. It's moving a little bit, stopping, moving, stopping, but it is gradually moving. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. As we kind of get up closer, we're still not in the main TSA maze yet, but we in like the first part of the maze. We finally passed the escalator. We get to the first maze before we can actually get to the main maze. We get to the first maze, and I see the super pretty girl again, right? And I can kind of see that she's like, everybody's look on their face is kind of like dejected, because like the line is ridiculous and people don't want to miss their flights, clearly. And I kind of see her just kind of like looking at the line, looking like, God damn, this shit is crazy. Looking the look on your face of I'm gonna miss this fucking flight, basically, is what she was looking like. But she still wasn't really looking at anyone for real. But then as she like got closer and closer and closer, now and if she sees this, whatever, hey, how you doing? You're welcome. Now she makes eye contact with me and says, excuse me, do you mind if my flight leaves in 10 minutes? Do you mind if I just, and I ain't even, in my mind, like, I was like, I don't even think I said anything. I think I just like gestured, like, come on, bro, you good, bro. I don't care, you straight. And I just let her get in line, act like we knew each other. So she kind of like stood on the side of me for like a little quick second, and she said thank you. She said thank you, and then she just like stayed behind me like for the whole time or whatever. But in my mind, I'm like, this is. If I'm out, now tell me, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it is funny. In my mind, I'm like, you mark ass, buster ass, simp ass nigga, gonna let this chick get in front. And I wonder in my own mind if she saw that I was looking at her on the first level or whatever. I ain't try to stop her. I ain't try to say nothing. I ain't try to talk to her. I ain't try to do none of that. I just looked at her. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if she saw me seeing her. And then when she saw me the second time in the line in a better spot than what she was in, she was like, oh yeah, I know I can hop in front of this nigga because he was looking at me and shit downstairs. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there as a possibility. And if that is true, then shame on me and shame on her, because I ain't shit and she ain't shit for taking advantage of the fact that I ain't shit. But anyway, man, I literally hop in the line. We probably spent like another 20 minutes in the small maze and then the big maze. But when we got to the big maze, they was treating it like pre-check. So I'm like, oh, we got a chance. I got a chance. Like, we got up there, we did like the lines of threes so the drug dogs could like sniff us and all of that kind of shit. And we actually got through there pretty fast. And I got up to the counter, I would say at like 4:33, something like that. I got the notification on the app that said your flight is boarding. When I gave them my passport, scanned my boarding pass, and they said we didn't have to take our shoes off. We didn't have to take our electronics out. Just put your bags and your jackets and shit on the conveyor belt, push it through, walk through the metal detector, and as long as you ain't got no guns or no bombs or no weapons or no knives, y'all should be straight. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, I got about a good 25 minutes. Like, I might actually still make this flight. Bro, I get through at like 4:40. Flight leaves at 5 a.m. 4:40 is when I get there. Or get through, rather. When I get through TSA. I get my shit, put my vest back on, throw my book bag on, throw my big duffel across my chest so I ain't gotta worry about like carrying it, so it's just on me already. And now I gotta walk to the end of the terminal because it's like at like E17 or something like that. It's at the very, very end. And I'm in boarding group like B like boy, right? So get down there, make it in time. I got time to spare. I can see the sign from afar. I'm in B44. They only boarding like B1 through 30. So I got time to just stop and like grab me like a little Mountain Dew, grab me something to drink. I'm cool. Get on the plane. I make the flight, obviously. I make the flight, get on the plane, put my bags up, walk to the back, give me an aisle seat, and I immediately log onto the Wi-Fi. I know I'm probably gonna fall asleep, but I just wanna have, you know what I'm saying, maybe like a movie playing on my phone in the tuck just in case I can't go to sleep. Flight goes, flight ends. I fall asleep. I'm watching Home Alone because it's December, Christmas season, whatever. Wake up when we land. When people land, everybody stand up in the aisle, waiting for the line to move. I'm sitting down, and I look up 2 seats ahead of me, and it's the bitch who fucking jumped me in the line. I'm like, bitch, we was on the same flight this whole time. We was on the same flight. You talking about my flight leaving 10 minutes and it's 3:50. You are a liar. We are going to the same fucking city. So she's somewhere in Atlanta right now, probably sucking some dick for a nigga who wouldn't let her jump in line. But that's neither here nor there. But I thought that was hilarious, man. But needless to say, I made the flight with all my bags, with all my shit. I had to go and buy me another cart, get another cart, put all of the bags on that other cart, take the elevator down, go to the Uber. All right, so boom, yo. So I just got my bags and just got down to the Uber spot. Man, look at my bags, bro. Look at this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's another one. 5. It's another one of these duffel bags right there. I got so much shit, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all the story later, but it was an absolute miracle as to how I was able to get all of these bags here, bro. I swear. But we on our last leg. I gotta get like an SUV or something that has a bunch of room, obviously, trunk space, backseat space. And then we're gonna make our way to the crib. And then we can finally take a deep breath. So, all right, I'll check back in with you. we was all able to do it successfully and get to the spot and get everything in here, man. But that just goes to tell me, or that just goes to show, long story less long, because this is still kind of long, that it's meant for me to be here right now. It's meant for me to be here right now, today, at this particular time. Timing is always key, but there was no way in hell I was supposed to make that flight. No way. From all of the things that happened, it was a miracle that I was even able to step foot on that plane. But yet, we're here. Everything went smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things just kind of like parted and opened up to allow me to just like make everything on time. Even though I was on time, but then we ran into some things where it looked like I wasn't gonna be on time. But it's just crazy, man. Crazy how everything worked out. And I just thought it was kind of cool, kind of funny, about how old girl thought I was a mark. She was like, I know I could get this nigga to let me online and shit. And look at my stupid ass. Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on, slide right in. You're good. Yeah. You're good. You're fine. So, we here. Atlanta, what's up, man? Who trying to shoot some fire content, bro? We here. I'm looking for y'all. Where y'all at? Who need to shoot, man? We out here. Not Josh Productions. Don't wait till you become famous to tell the world your story, man. All right, I'm gonna catch up with y'all, man. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to shower. I'm about to shower. I'm about to eat, and then I'm gonna chill, and then I'll go to sleep. But all right, man. I'll catch up with y'all later, bro. Yeah, chill.